Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a new video. And today I'm going to be showing you guys some secret map changes which to me will kind of foreshadow season 8 and definitely kind of change what's going to happen within season 8. So we're going to go over them. We've got some interesting stuff to cover in today's video. Also, for those wondering if you'd like to get a shout out in these videos, I'm going to kind of be switching between Twitter and Discord. I created my new Discord yesterday, which we linked at the top of the description. You can click that and join, and there is a section on that called support a creator, which you guys can go and send me screenshots of you guys purchasing something. And as you can see in this video right now, here are all the shout outs that I've given from that. They're on screen right now, and yeah, we have a lot of them, so thank you for everybody who has been supporting me as a creator. It'd be awesome if you guys could go and do that. You can go and tweet me at postboxpat, or you can enter it in on the support a creator section in my new Discord, which is awesome because I've been talking to a lot of you guys on there. I've spoken to several fans on there several times. It's probably one of my coolest things that I've introduced on my channel because I'm basically planning on making a series with subscribers, which is going to be coming very, very soon. So you guys are probably going to be pretty excited for that, so make sure you stay tuned for it and get involved with it by joining the Discord down below. Anyway, let's jump straight into these map changes because we've got some interesting things which I want to show off in today's video. And the first one is coming from Polar Peak. I hope the quality of the game has improved for you guys. I've recently purchased an Xbox One X to increase the quality of the videos because obviously I play on console. It's always been my chosen console or my chosen platform, should I say, for now. And Polar Peak looks absolutely beautiful with the Xbox One X graphics. I don't know if you'll be able to tell much of a difference, but I guess for me on my screen it definitely looks much better. Alright guys, we're back. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, it didn't render in Polar Peak's changes, but now they have rendered in. So if you guys don't already know, the ice is officially melting in Polar Peak. You can actually pop here yourself. If you remember the last video I made here, the ice was actually up to where I'm standing right now. And every single second of the day, it is melting further and further. It actually makes some dripping sounds as well, which are really cool, which I'll show to you guys in a second. But let's keep exploring it because there's something really interesting here which I want to show you guys. Now check this one out guys. If we lower down under here, we can actually get to the brand new dragon eggs and we can finally see them in our actual game. I know a lot of people have been sending me these on Twitter and sending me pictures of these, but we can finally check them out for ourselves now, finally in creative mode, or should I say replay mode, which is technically like creative mode, but we can check them out. It's pretty cool. You can come here in creative if you want and see what's going on. But yeah, I really do like this sector, so I kind of want to explore it and talk a little bit about it and how this is going to affect the season 8 storyline. Now obviously these eggs have some sort of creature inside of them. Is it a dragon? Is it maybe some sort of creature that goes underground? We don't exactly know. People are theorying that it's a dragon. We can't guarantee that it's going to be a dragon. To me, it kind of looks like an onyx from Pokemon that maybe goes underground. That's my little theory with it there though, but you never know. I talked about that a lot in my previous map change video, and I don't really want to go into it again talking about what the monster could be, but if you want to check that out, go and check out my previous map change video. You'll see me discussing the monster. The interesting thing to note about this though is we do actually have this blue layer underneath it. Now, is this fully going to grow over the egg maybe, or is it going to kind of harvest away from it? I can't exactly tell if we're waiting for these to hatch, or is that going to grow over it and then it's going to hatch. We'll have to see exactly what's happened, but obviously these eggs wouldn't just be here. I assume maybe these eggs have been laid in the past by something. If we're going with a Game of Thrones reference, which we did talk about previously for dragons, if you don't know already, the dragons, I don't really want to spoil it, but basically dragons in Game of Thrones can be hatched from fire. So the eggs themselves have been in the games, or should I say the TV show for time and time and time. And then if they want to be hatched, they can be hatched by fire. So it's pretty cool. And that could be the aspect with these. These could be being hatched by ice. So when the ice fully melts, the eggs are no longer have this kind of like outer frozen layer on, and whatever inside these eggs comes out. It's most likely not going to be a dragon. I just can't see a dragon flying around. It's going to probably be another creature, but I can't 100% guarantee it. So I don't want to say it's not going to be a dragon because it could be, and it's a highly likely possibility. We also see we have some sort of kind of like chain equipment down here that maybe have been, well, it probably has been used in the past on previous dinosaurs or animals or dragons down here. So yeah, an interesting concept down there in the lower section of Polar Peak. But anyway, let's get out of there. That's for you guys to go and check out. It's really cool. I highly recommend going there and landing there, especially if you're playing Battle Royale right now and you're watching this video. As soon as you finish watching this video, go over to there, go over to Polar, go underneath it and go and land there because it's cool. Check it out for yourselves. It does make some cool heart beating sounds, and it also makes some dripping sounds. They're just kind of basic sounds. You guys can probably, by me describing them, assume what they're going to sound like. Heartbeat, boom, 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 boom. And it also makes a dripping sound like drip, drip, drip. You get me with that one, guys. But yeah, go and check it out for yourself. That's what we have down there. I recommend seeing exactly what is going on there. Now, something which is really interesting is the new block sector. And I wanted to go over a few things here because, you know, this has to be the best block I've seen so far in Fortnite Battle Royale by Blue Drive. Is really cool because we do have some cool stuff which is worth showing. Now, the block itself has a very nice feel to it and a very nice design which Fortnite actually added in, and I'll go over that in a second. But to start with, the idea of this small little town is obviously based around this clock tower, and we have kind of like a restaurant section up here where it's kind of like a chilled out area. We also have a bar which looks like it's inside of here, and then on this sector we have some sort of kind of another upstairs restaurant cafe type area, and it does connect as well with the library, which actually goes up here, which again is a new sort of design for the library, which is really cool with a clock tower. And then the residents only live on this side of the village from what I know, and these again don't seem like residential houses at all. Another shop, and on the other side I think we have another shop as well. So in this sector right here, I don't think we have any residents that live here, which is cool. It's like a smaller version of Tilted Towers. We also have the clock tower. Now, a thing to note about it, if it's underground passages, this reminds me of a Skyrim feel and really gives me a really cool vibe for the map. What's really cool about this is Fortnite actually added in the ability to not be able to go up or across in certain sections. You can see right here, if I go in this section here, we actually have this kind of hard texture stuff that we see over by Loot Lake. They've actually added that in this sector to make it not able to kind of go through the floors as easily. Now, there are a lot of hiding spots in here, and you could probably glitch underneath here and stuff if you wanted to, and you could hide in these sectors by building up to them and have some cool combat down here. So, to be honest, guys, this is a really nice sector, and I recommend landing here before it gets removed. I personally have landed here a few times, and I've had some good combat moments around these locations. It's really cool how it's been done, and it's kind of like I guess it's kind of like a building construction. That's the vibe they went for, but for me, it feels like a sewer or some sort of area where maybe like Rapscallion would be or someone like that. So a really awesome location that's been added in for the feature on the block. I think that's the main feature in my opinion, the underground sector. I love the way the rails go down to it and everything. All the buildings and stuff are cool. Like I like the way the clock tower is built smaller and stuff like that. But the downside to the buildings, the interior to me feels just too obvious and too plain. Yeah, that's the only downside I have to this actual structure. Everything else is really nice. I love the way the plants work and everything. It's quite symmetrical, which I'm not 100% a fan on when I build. I like to make it more realistic. But I guess some people like to build symmetrical and give it that kind of vibe. But the interior to me is just really plain and bland on these structures. It's very kind of just all to the outside and nothing really going on in the middle. There's a few buildings which I do like and I do appreciate, but most of the interior to me is very bland and plain. Like it's just simple stuff. Not really much textures at all added there. I guess the bar is probably the coolest one, but there's some stuff that's just not practical in these structures, like a darts board above where people are sat. But I don't want to go over all the bad stuff about these things. And you know, with these structures and stuff, a lot of people 100% don't really know how to build everything correctly. So I'm going to be producing a tips and trick video, for example, see how this is not connected to the wall. I'll be doing that for you guys in a tips and tricks video, teaching you guys how you can get that connected to the wall. And also with these bar stools, they actually have a base. Where's the base, guys? Well, I'll be teaching you guys how to make that reappear as well, for those wondering. There's a lot of glitches in the creative mode. I'll be bringing some tips and tricks on that very soon to keep you guys up to date with all of the tips and tricks that I use when building in creative. Now, my block will probably never get featured because it just doesn't have that vibe, and it also is over the limit of 50,000. My block is officially 60,000, which is only 10,000 over. But this block to me, by far, for exterior, is my favourite block that I've seen in Fortnite Battle Royale. I'm very proud of this one. It's really cool to do a map change video on, and I'm like very happy to have this kind of feel. It's just the best. What do you guys think of it anyway? Do you think it's the best block you've seen? Rate the 3 blocks that I've covered on my channel. I've covered block 1, block 2, and block 3. This one to me definitely has to be the best one just because of that underground feel. And the way it's kind of like a retail park type location, but it's like a small village, and it doesn't take up the entire block, which is clever. I really do like that because people can come here and you don't have to really worry about looting up because you know all the loot's going to be centered and in there somewhere, rather than looting an entire block, which can be pretty difficult sometimes. So yeah, that's really it for the map changes this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you got any theories down below regarding future map changes regarding to the dragons or the monsters or whatever you want to call them, the onyxes, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, remember to go and join my Discord for a future shout out. It'd be awesome if you guys could go and do that, because obviously my Discord is brand new. We have a lot of fans in there and a lot of support going on there. I interact a lot with you guys on there as well. So if you want to interact with me, get involved with the channel, get involved with shout outs, and get involved with certain types of videos, that's the best place to be. It's only 1 day old, so it's very new, and you can become kind of like one of the OG Discord members, I guess. I don't really like to call that, because I guess anyone could be OG really, because the Discord's going to be going forever. I mean, there aren't really any OG ranks, it's just basic ranks and stuff. I'm not 100% sure on how exactly Discord works, but we have got a few moderators and stuff trying to work on it, making sure it works out perfectly, but we'll have to see exactly how things are going to go. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you're new around here, please do stick around for daily Fortnite content. And once again, this is postboxpat signing out.